Hi everyone, just about to get started. How's everybody doing today? It's kind of gray here, but the rain has stopped, so that's a good thing. We got a lot of rain yesterday. All right, I'm in the right spot. We'll just wait a couple of seconds to see if anyone else jumps on. If you're watching, let me know. Say hi and let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, I'd love to know where you're watching from. When you comment, it helps me because then Facebook shows my videos to more people. So I appreciate it. Right. We'll get started in just a second. I hope everyone is still staying sane during this quarantine time. Hi, Pat. I think it's week 5, someone said. I don't know, it's all a big blur now. But we get to craft together every day, so that's fun. And I have 2 really cute projects to show you today. And the projects that we're going to be working on today and all this week feature products from the Ornate Garden Suite early release, and it's a suite collection. So there's 2 bundles in this set. And you can get the whole big suite, and you get a lot of things in it. It's a good time to sign up to be a demonstrator, because when you sign up to be a demonstrator, you can get 20% off your orders. And this paper is beautiful. It's going to be in the new catalog, so you can check that out. Also, the clearance rack was updated today, so if you like a good deal, there's lots of new things on the clearance rack. Well, they sell up very quickly, so I don't even know what's left on there now, but yeah, so there's 2 suites in this, 2 bundles. This is the Ornate Border Dies bundle. We're going to be using this one today. We used this one yesterday to make this card, which I think is really pretty, tone on tone. And we also, did we use that one? No, we didn't. We used the other one. We used the embossing folder though on yesterday's card. I'll show you yesterday's card. And so today we're going to be using this, and we're also going to be using a little scrap we had from yesterday, and we're going to be using some of the layer dies too. It's hard not to combine them all. They all work so beautifully together. And so this week I'm going to be focusing on all products from the Ornate Garden Suite. And you can check out my website. I do have a little product mini share going on. This is just something that I'm offering. And it's for those people that want to get a little sneak peek of some of the stuff to try it out. And then I guarantee you'll want to order it. So I have 2 color families to choose from, the Subtles and the Brights. And this is what you would get in a product share. You would get a piece of each color of Subtles, and then you choose if you want the border dies or the layer dies. You get 3 pieces of embossed paper that coordinate, and then you'll either get, if you took the border one, you would get these, a couple, they could be different, and you get some rhinestones as well, because you always need a little bling. And then the other color family is the Brights. And the Brights, and this is the layering dies. And we're going to use something from here today, this one. And you get, same thing, 10 card bases, 3 embossed, 2 pieces of the new designer series paper, which is beautiful, beautiful. Some bling, and either a couple of die cuts from the borders or a couple of die cuts from the layers, whichever one you choose. So all the ordering information is on my website. There is a host code, it's different than this one, that you can use to order those materials. All right. just to review the cards we made yesterday so you see how beautiful these products are. So these are the cards we made yesterday, and we use this beautiful embossing folder, and it's really, really pretty. And then we also used one of the scalloped layering dies. Actually, that's the same one. It looks different when it's, is it the same one? Yeah. It looks totally different when it's done this way and this way. I guess because it's got the rectangle stitched one behind it, it makes it look a bit bigger. Anyways, this card opens like this. And I thought those were pretty. And then the day before, I used one of the border dies and made this card, which is also pretty. Nice springy colors. All right, let's see what we're going to be making today. So I have my magic box, and we're going to be making 2 cards. Just leave that in there for now. So I thought I would use up the little piece that I had left over from yesterday. As you know, I embossed a whole 4" by 5 1/4, and I chopped it in half, so it was just 2 inches. So I had this piece left over. I thought, may as well use that. So we're going to layer it up to the front. So this piece is 6 inches by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, and we're just going to add this this inside piece. This little corner one is from this stamp set, Ornate style. This stamp set coordinates with the layering dies, but they all coordinate together, everything. So let's just go ahead and put this on. I've already gone ahead and stamped it. I don't want my videos to be too long. I know you probably have other things to do. And I like this little hello right down in the corner, because there's not a lot of room to put a little sentiment there, but you don't really need one when you have that down in the corner. So this is 2 inches, and I think I started out with this being 3 1/4 inches. And the reason I didn't just do the edge of the card is I find with these dies, they work better through your Big Shot this way. When you do them this way, sometimes the middle, and I have an old machine, so that could be the problem. So I find it easier to do it this way, and so I just used a separate piece of paper. And this is the dies that are in that set. I'll have to try some of these little border edge things. They're really pretty too. All right, so we're just going to take this. You might want to use the white glue just because you've embossed it, but I think this will be fine. All right, so I am going to put that fairly close to the edge. It does cover up a little bit of that, but I think that's fine. Now, I have to remember I don't want to put glue on the whole thing because it'll glue my card shut, so I think I'll put glue on here. And I did do it right up to the top, so it is 5 1/2 inches. But isn't that beautiful? All right, so I'm going to tuck it right close to the edge. You could give a little bit of space if you want, but I don't really want to. I just want to make sure it's straight, really. There we go. That was a really quick and easy card to make. And I think it's really cute. This border is just so, so pretty. All right, so that's the first card. This will be a short video today. The second card is using the same die. And this color is one of the new ink colors from last year called Seaside Spray. It's a really pretty blue. And then I've used one of the one of the layered dies. I've used this one here. It's nice and tall. The only thing you have to think about is if you're looking for a greeting, not a lot of greetings are that small, I found out. And there are a lot of little pokey things in this. The brush that we have on the Picket tool or whatever it's called does a good job on this, but all right, so my base is thick Whisper White, regular card base, 8 1/2, 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I usually do score it when it's the thick Whisper White. And then this piece is almost the same size. You could use the same size of piece. And then when you do cut it out, you notice here you get these little ones that look like cattails, and we're going to use those actually. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this down. My snail. And you could do the same thing, cut it a bit closer so you have an edge piece. I didn't want to have one for this card, or just for something different. I actually saw this card online, and I don't remember who it was from because I went back to look again. I couldn't find it. So somebody had this beautiful card. It's not my original idea. That's why I'm telling you that. So then for our little piece here, I'm going to take some of the little sprigs, or to me they look like cattails. We have some out in our little pond in the back. And because they're so tiny, I'm going to use some white glue. Hopefully this works. Oh yeah, there we go. That's way too much. And a little sponge, which I don't see, so I'm just going to grab. So here's my little sponge. I have one little slice of sponge that I use just for glue. So I'm just going to spread it out and put a little bit on the back. I don't even know if I'm in the camera. There we go. All right, that should be good. And it's okay if it hangs off the edge a little bit because there's lots of space. And I'm just going to use 2 of them. Actually 3 come out when you die cut it. I'll save the other ones on my little tray of flowers that I have. And then these flowers are die cut from the same set. Where are they? There's these 2 little ones and then this big wonky shaped one, which I guess matches up with this. And we'll try that another day. All right, and I'm just poking out the little insides. You could leave them in and add jewels as well. And I think I'm trying to decide if I want to pop these up. If I pop them up, then I will definitely have to put a jewel in the middle to cover up the little pop-up. I'm just seeing what color of jewels I have. I think that might be pretty. So I'm going to, I didn't need to do all that now. Let's pop one up. Let's pop the big one up. And see how we like it. But you will see through the holes to the dimensional. Okay, come on. These are so tiny. There we go. So I'm going to put that one right there. You don't really notice the dimensional, I guess. I like it popped up. Popped up or not popped up? What do you guys think? Yeah, Pat, my plates are very warped. And my Big Shot is quite old, so when they come out with a new one, I'll be happy because I can get a new one. Okay, I'm gonna have this one right here. And can't just have 2, it's gotta have 3. So let's put one more. And then I'm gonna put some, oh, I like that. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So now these are the Noble Peacock Rhinestones, which I've used a whole bunch lately. The colors match everything I'm using. That's an old pack. Here's the new pack. It's got pink, purple, blue, green, and turquoise. It actually goes with the Regals, but I'm telling you, it's gone with all my spring cards, so I'm liking it. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I like it with the jewel on it. I don't know. I thought I would. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like popped too, Pat. What do you think about the jewels though? Okay, tell me while I pop this up and put it on our card. So this one I got the Thinking of You greeting from the Ladybug set, which was a Celebration Hostess set. So some of you might have that in your stash. And because this is long, I want a little strip across the middle. So I'm just gonna cut one of the edges. to give it a bit of structure. Okay, good idea. Put it on the card first, and then we can see if we like it. I thought it would look weird because you could see through to the dimensional, but the base is white anyways, so this is another quick and easy card. But how pretty is it? All right. There. Okay, so now what do you think? I'm going to put one on because they're easy to take off. And then you can see, the thing is, it doesn't quite cover all the holes. That's what's bugging me about it. And now, so you have to get it really, the only ones that are bigger are wrong color. And there are the new gilded gems, but I don't know. I don't think that looks good on that card. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it needs it. All right, we'll save that for another card. Okay, and you're right. These little sprigs will be perfect for any little flowers that you have. If you have the little punch flowers, they would be good, and maybe not in blue, but you could definitely cut some out in green. And it's cool because when you die cut this, they just fall right out. And I will say that these die cuts, I see a little one I missed, come out very easy. And if you've used a lot of dies, you know they don't all come out really easy. And these have quite a bit of stuff to punch out. So they do come out really easy. All right, so that's our 2 cards for today. Like I said, yeah, that was quick. It's like 15 minutes. See how quick these come up? Now, I did stuff before, but just by adding this beautiful little border, then you have quick and easy cards to make. You can leave a full-size card or cut it so that the back of the card shows through. And this was just the extra piece that we had from yesterday. All right, so I hope you enjoyed these cards. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. After I do my Facebook Lives, I usually, because I didn't do it yesterday, but I will, post it up on my blog with the measurements for the cards so that you can make them yourself at home. And if you need any products, feel free to shop online on my store. And then you can also check out the mini product share that I have going on right now. All right, so that's it from me. I hope you're having fun in your craft room today. What does the tiny center die do? What does the tiny center die do? Which tiny center die? These ones are flowers. This one? This one cuts off the other side of this one, but I haven't really figured it out yet. But they all, and then these ones don't cut around the edge. Oh, so these ones don't cut around the edge. So I will show you what they do. So those ones make a little border. So let's say this was going to be your card. Well, it is your card. You could put a little border across the middle. So that makes that. And then there's another one that fits inside here. So you could cut this out and cut that out, but I don't really know why you would do all that. I think they're more for like a piece that you're going to put across your card. And then you just have this little cutout in the middle. You know how sometimes you put a piece of ribbon across a card? Then you might put, like you would make it longer and it would go across your card. It would look pretty actually on the embossed, I guess. I'll have to see. I haven't seen a lot of cards online that have used these too, but I know that one fits perfectly inside there. And the other one fits perfectly inside this one. Wherever it went. But I mean, that's a lot of die cutting. And this is too wide for your card this way. It would have to go on your card. It would have to go this way. Okay, here maybe is a better example. So if you had your card and you put it like that, if it was the exact right size. I don't know. Sometimes I have to look at things and think, that's a lot of work, and does it really have a pow? So, it's cute though. I'll figure out something to use with it, and I'll use it on another video this week. So it's, hi Tiaba from Pakistan. I'm glad you joined us. Today we're just finishing up actually. And I'll just recap the cards that we made today, and you can go back and watch the replay. So we're working with the Ornate Garden dies, and today we made these two cards featuring this die, which is from the Ornate Borders die set. So we made these two cards. This one is a full card, and this one is a cut-off card, cutaway card. And then these are the ones we made yesterday. And this was the one I made on the weekend. So you can see how pretty and versatile this set is. And I've been focusing on pastel type colors just because I guess it's spring. It's supposed to be spring. So yeah, there's all the cards we've made so far. Can you see them all in the screen? So the die cuts are really fun to play with. They're really easy to use. So check out my website later, my blog later, my website later on today, and I'll have all the measurements and the products that I used for both of these cards. So that's it for me. Stay safe, and don't forget to make a card and send a card. Thanks, and have a great day.